Just why? I don't, and the fucked up thing is that I'm still coming off the high off of Suplex City, bitch, and Seth Rollins winning the fucking championship last night, and then this, and then this, and then I come to my other love, television, performing, the arts, and I see this crap. Do you know how many talented fucking writers there are with original goddamn ideas that you're pushing aside? This isn't even like movies, where at least they're taking ideas that were proven and actually worked in that particular format and recasting or whatever. You're taking shit that failed in this format and re-fucking doing it. Problem Child failed. Uncle Buck failed. What in the holy fuck? What in the... See? And you wonder why motherfuckers like myself are cutting the cord. And you wonder why every time the fucking cable company calls me, because I have to get my internet through them, you wonder why every time the cable company calls me and is like, well, this is Real 469, why don't you sign up for our cable? I don't want your cable. I have my internet. I don't need to pay for all these channels I'm not going to watch with all these shitty fucking shows that I'm never going to watch. I choose what I want to watch, when I want to watch it. It's shit like this that is making motherfuckers cut the goddamn cord. This was not supposed to be about cutting the cord. It's supposed to be about Coach. Holy shit. Fuck! What in the fuck? I don't. These people have jobs. These people make more in an hour than I make in a week. And they okayed this shit. They said yes to this shit. They said Problem Child sitcom after the cartoon failed 23 years ago. Okay. They said Uncle Buck reboot after that failed 25 years ago. Okay. They said somebody. This goes through channels. There's more than one person who okay. This isn't like one person has a channel and he says, I want to see a Problem Child sitcom and I'm going to work on a Problem Child sitcom by myself and I am okaying it. This is multiple people going through multiple levels. This is screening process. That's okay. And not only okaying a pilot, but giving it a straight to series. Fuck you. Oh my God, Hollywood. Jesus Christ. And if you fly over state, motherfuckers, keep giving them your money and your viewership. I swear to Christ, you were part of the fucking problem. Oh God. Game over, man. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. This is the most retarded shit I have heard since I saw the cast list, the writer list, and I saw who the cast, the writer, and the director were for the fucking Ghostbusters reboots. Abandon TV, boy. Now. That is goddamn terrible. I guess we'll finish the fucking story. Key to the success of such revivals is having the original. No, it's not. Hollywood doesn't understand the key to success. Key to success of such revivals is having the original creators and producers involved which Coach has with Universal, Nelson and Kemp? The answer is no, that's not. That can be an important factor, but that's not the only fucking factor. That's not the key, that's a key. During its run, Coach was a mainstay at the Emmys with multiple nominations for its regular and guest star and guest cast, and wins in '92 for Nelson and in '96 for guest star Tim Conway. Nelson is repped by Paradigm, Tom Hoberman, and Forward Entertainment. Kemp is repped by blah 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 blah. Coach Revival also keeps Nelson in the NBC and Universal fold after starring as Zeke Braverman for all 6 seasons of the network's recently departed Jason Katims drama Parenthood. Here's the thing. Parenthood in and of itself is a reboot of a from movie to television transformation of a TV show that in and of itself actually failed in the early 90s. Now, the big difference I'll say is that, well, okay. Here's one of the reasons why the first one failed was that I think, from what I understand, they took what was in the movie and almost directly transposed it onto the screen, which is not really the way to do that. And also, I think there was stiff competition from its the rival networks, whatever time slot they put it in, or they started moving it around a lot or whatever. It wasn't the right time for that. It was still, from what I understand, good, but it wasn't the right time for it. Uncle Buck was a terrible show. I've seen it online. It's a terrible fucking show. Problem Child was a terrible fucking cartoon. As a kid, I loved cartoons. I hated that cartoon. It's fucking terrible. Rush Hour, you can't do it. Hollywood sucks. Hollywood sucks. God, I spent way too much time on this. Hollywood fucking sucks. And drank way too many of these on this. Hollywood fucking sucks. Getting specifically to Coach, though, age was a factor in one of the reasons why Coach started to wear out its welcome when it was originally on the air. And I think that might be a factor here. Also, if you're only going to have Craig T. Nelson, and maybe some guest stars drop in occasionally, like you're gonna fuck with the chemistry. And if you try to replace them with carbon copies, like if you try to get a carbon copy of Dauber, you're gonna fuck up the chemistry. You at least need a Christine in there to balance him out emotionally. You at least need a free spirit like his daughter, the show where he had a daughter and her husband. No, I think she divorced her husband near the end of the series, near the second half of the series. But his daughter to kind of bring him back. Like part of the reason why Coach worked was because there were different aspects of his life that were tugging him in different directions of his life, and he can't be the main focus of this now. Part of the appeal of that was that he was of a certain age when the show started, and that played a part in it. Like, you can't have an 18 or 19 or 20-year-old kid have that exact same dynamic. There's going to be different things tugging at him. If you write him in a similar way while not being a carbon copy of Coach, you can pull some things off. But I'm leery about this. As much as I like Coach, Coach was a much funnier show. I remember it as a funny show, but it was a much funnier show as I got older. It's a well written, well acted show, and for them to do this and give it a straight series order is. There's some shows that I feel can come back and can have reboots. A Different World, which recently rebooted itself or recently got itself on Netflix, I think can come back and reboot itself, and it's fairly easy to do that. I think Adventures in Babysitting can do it if it's done properly. Girl Meets World is from what I've had the idea of Girl Meets World in my head since the series finale. I still haven't watched it. I don't know how it's really pulling it off, especially since it's on Disney Channel, but it probably could be done more perfectly if it was on ABC. You can do that. I don't know if Coach is the right vehicle for that nostalgia tidal wave that we're all running. You understand? That's my thing on Coach, and I'm not even going to go back on the other ones. That's my thing as far as Coach is concerned. I don't know that it can do that properly, and age plays a factor. We'll see. I might give this a chance. I for sure am not giving any of that other shit a chance. Jesus fucking Christ, Hollywood. Cancel Ghostbusters reboot, and all you motherfuckers need to take a trip down to Suplex City, bitch. Peace.
Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch.